Oh, he's still around. Interesting how even he always knows whether we're in hiding or running mode. Although not that well, because he doesn't look long enough. He somehow knows that we're no longer running, but instead hiding. But he doesn't search well enough to fully search the area. You... Me... Goodbye. No, not a hallway. Hallways are bad. They have the annoying enemy in them. Ooh. Oh, yep, that's what I thought. Oh. I guess I missed it. Goodbye, York. Yeah. Hey, we got away. Hey, now just don't... Why does he do this? I don't... He doesn't make sense. The number one reason I think he's not real, on top of the weird fantasy setting stuff, I don't know which way is which now, is the fact that his behavior makes no sense. Sometimes he's chasing us manically and actively trying to kill us every chance, and there's the extended quick time events, and then there's the stealth sections where he doesn't try very hard. But then there's those moments where he takes one swing at us and then he just runs away. And I'm like, why did you leave? You had us, just keep going. Then he just runs away, you're like, I'm so mischievous. Which was the first impression we got of him, was him doing that. So then seeing him be way more aggressive later was a surprise. Is that a stabilizer? It's a flare. You be in a spooky door? Oh, the spooky door doesn't open. It's like in Home Sweet Home and Silent Hill, where you'd have like a stall or a door that clearly makes noise, but you can't get into. But what does that mean? Is it gonna bust open now? It's locked. Oh, hello. Oh, creepy wall gina. There's a hole in the bathroom wall. We could peek through if you want. Huh? Thomas's identification. Why is his identification bleeding though? I'm over here. Yay, she opened the door for me. Thank you, whatever you are. Person that looks like they... When was that? When did that era happen? When like the hot fashion of the year was to dress like you're in the hospital. I want my dress to look like a hospital gown. Ow, shit. He makes the strangest sounds when he's being attacked. Is it the same voice actor even? Oh, she's coming. You come out here, please? There we go. Clean. Thank you for the band-aid. She felt bad. Wait, is he also a sheriff? I thought the top person was the sheriff. I have questions. I don't understand cops. Don't do this to me. No wall crawler. Oh, just sound? Okay. Uh-oh. Wall crawler time. Alright. The Wesley special it is. Hi there. No, thank you. She never uses the fireball against me when I'm like this. Die. Come on. Come on. Nope, not this time. Kill you. Come on. There we go. And a first aid kit. How nice of you. I'm ready for enemy variant number 3 to start showing up in this game. I've had enough of the first 2. Maybe you're good for breaking these things? Oh, but I still have to reload you slowly. You're okay at it. No, I pressed toolbox. Well, I'm good at this. Kill you. I mean, this game's not really full of thrilling enemies to begin with, but this one's especially rough in how it carefully announces that it's going to happen in advance, because this enemy only exists in a specific setting, and can only exist in that specific setting in this game. So it makes her extra predictable. Although the whole game kind of has that problem. You only ever get attacked when you're in, like, nether space land where bad happens. Like, the game so thoroughly announces the bad things that are gonna happen. Where Silent Hill doesn't have that separation. Silent Hill has a bad space, but bad stuff still happens in the less bad space. Or whatever you want to call it. So you don't just feel safe in the safe places and like you're in danger in the dangerous places. Instead, this game ends up having the problem that the issue I had with Alan Wake, which is that in Alan Wake, every single monster had like a WWE like wrestler intro. Or every time any monster ever spawned, the game would give you a slow motion zoom in camera of that monster and where they were on the map, just so to make sure you're 100% aware of the fact that the monster was here now. Wow, we haven't even moved and another one spawned. Shit. But yeah, like you'd be walking down the forest and hanging out, and you knew you were safe and didn't have to worry about anything. Because if they sent a monster after you, the game was going to do a musical sting, pan the camera all the way to that monster, and then stare at it for 5 seconds, and then go back to gameplay. So you were so aware of every monster at all times that you couldn't be surprised or afraid of them, unless you found them conceptually scary or something. Whereas Resident Evil, once again, has the other thing where, when you're playing Resident Evil 7, monsters exist somewhere. They will just show up sometimes, and then you just have to deal with them when they show up, without like an anime intro that warns you that they're coming. Whereas this is a rough design, because like, they're more complicated and methodical to fight than the main enemy, but you still have to fight them the same way basically every single time. So it being a kind of a long fight and a fight you have to do over and over again just is inherently mega tedious. There we go. I want you to die. Now go. I don't feel like changing weapons. There we go. Alright, right, I forgot about that. Negative. Should have thought about that more. That's on me. Oh no. Another hallway. Haven't I already fought like 3 of them? Let me go back to figure out what's going on with Thomas. Just, I want to know. You gave me a Christmas present. Oh my god, it's just these guys. I'm so excited. Die. Ow. 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 Jesus Christ, why does anyone use melee weapons? Oh my god. Screw that. It's a super strong weapon. It kills things in 2 hits. Fuck you. I'm done. Fuck the guitar. Jesus, I couldn't get a single swing off. Am I going the right way or not, actually? Wait, oh my god, this map's complicated. What do those symbols mean? Oh, that's every door that does or doesn't open, I guess? I hope I'm still going the right way. Oh, I didn't mean to use this gun. Shit. God. My bad. I experimented with a... No! Do I have to redo all of those fights? Please don't do this to me. Damn it. I wanted to have fun for a second and experiment with something for 2 seconds and just like switch to a different weapon and be like, let's try the guitar out. Boom, you're dead instantly. No. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's just never try to have fun ever again. God damn. It's so slow changing weapons. You keep doing this, and it takes forever to get to the right one, but then if you stop for a second, your character starts playing the animation for switching the weapon out. And when they're doing that animation, you can't go back to switching weapons, and it's like, it's so clunky and shitty. And so I was stuck in the menu. Sorry if I'm getting salty, I'm just really tired of that enemy. I really strongly dislike Wall Lady. Found her. Nah. No. It's remarkable. I've had all sorts of issues with like the questing system and a bunch of other systems in this game, but if I were asked what one change would I make to improve this game, it would be to make this enemy at the very least, maybe not to reduce them to just one encounter in the entire game, but at the very least reduce them to being one encounter per level. Like definitely none of this nonsense where it repeats over and over again in one hallway. Like, if I could at least limit her to being an encounter that happens once per building, that'd be a huge improvement. And also make the SMG stronger against her, since it takes, like, a year to kill her with that. Whew. Freedom. Get me out of here. Sleeping room. Clothing changing room. Light switch or something? Root beer. You can't carry root beer. Put it in your magical box that you somehow reach. There's a few of those light switches, huh? Sorry, all I can think of is like Zelda sounds at that point. I actually don't know that well which sound means what. I'm not totally sure. I think the high-pitched shoo is like, you can proceed now sound. Alright. I just can't leave. The room has been locked by some kind of device. Look more carefully, Zach. The lighting's all red now, and the switches don't seem to work. We could use these switches to change the lighting. The current lighting is yellow. So is it locked by the red switch? So I went left, right. Okay, so now we can go. I went left, right, left. I'm actually not really, I don't think I understand the mechanic at all. But oh well, it's already over. No, not another hallway where they spawn that one enemy. Please don't. Oh, no, I'm gonna be attacked by the guy from behind the things? No? Not this time? I believe this at least was where I was attacked. Boom. Come get me, Mr. Raincoat Man. Would you like a hug, Mr. Raincoat? Sir? This is a weird space. Some of the wood is indestructible, some of the wood is not. The fact that that's all destroyed as one object is weird. It's convenient, but it's weird. Nice shot. Great. Nice shot. Why am I sending these to my toolbox as if I'm ever going to use a melee weapon again? He closed the gap. He closed the gap. Oh, I'm out of space for medium kits. Do the toolkit with you. Oh, those aren't destructible. Because of red. Red means no in video games, even in weird red. A saber. Alright, add that to my inventory of weird items. Even though I'm just gonna use this one. Ooh. Spooking me out with that gap close. I like the machine gun dance. It's my favorite part. Do the little SMG jig. You think with how loud I'm being that I'd be attracting attention constantly. But they have to discover me. Then we have that little piano riff. Okay, oh, you've done it now sound. Nope, shotgun's bad. Shotguns are bad, put it down. There you go. There you go. Hey there. Die. Make up your mind. You say let me die, and then you say I don't want to die. You gotta pick one. Also pick a voice. Other important detail. Why is there a warm color grading here and a cold color grading before? Oh, great.
See you.
He always sounds like he's keeping us cool, but the moment that happens, he makes sounds that make him sound very startled and afraid. Ah. York's very bad at running away from things. But this guy's very bad at changing strategies when things don't work. They're both pretty stupid people, actually. What the fuck is happening? York, jump over the fucking boxes. What is wrong with you? He's just gonna keep going over the boxes when you don't. Is it even... I don't think if you look at the right screen, it's even showing him get to those locations. I think he's just teleporting every time I get to a QuickTime event location. Observe? No, York. This is not time to read descriptions of things. Yeah, he's teleporting. If you look at they really should not be showing a point of view screen for that guy. Because it's just showing that he's either walking into walls or teleporting half the time. Whereas if it was just playing on York, it'd be spooky, because like, whoa, where'd the guy come from? Crazy. Like, he's currently walking into a wall. And then he's gonna teleport again when the next QuickTime event happens. Just like he did before. Why did... Just get rid of the other screen. I'll have double the frame rate, because that kills the frame rate too. I like how there's this reverse camera angle, like, yeah, I'm gonna see him chasing me, which I can't. I can't see him at all. Oh, cool, he's magically here. Yeah, that's totally where he was. Definitely not walking into a wall for the last 2 minutes. Weird. I get that they showed it in the past, and it kind of made sense more in the past. Oh shit, am I being burned to death right now? But like, just now, that made no sense to show the picture-in-picture, because it was clearly like freaking out and breaking. And he was clearly teleporting and cheating constantly. So show it, if I was just playing the game and he was teleporting at me, I'd be like, whoa, crazy. Where is he? I'm scared. But if he comes at me like that, if they show him the whole time, I never don't know where he is, and then it's just he's just blatantly cheating whenever he teleports. This is an interesting mix on the enemies, because here you can't defeat them by shooting them really so much, because their goal is just to run into me and burn me. But I just need to get around them when they run into the fire. And that's when I'm very thankful that that's treated as one object. Excuse me, bye-bye. Can I get back to my friends, Emily and George? I missed them. They were helpful. Stage. Sound effect? What was that for? They keep giving me more of those. Let's save, it's been a little while. So it seems that Thomas idolizes his sister and wants to emulate her. To the point where he dresses up like he dresses up like his sister, costume and hair and everything, and then probably acts out and mimes performing her songs. This isn't how they taught me to use ice picks, no siree. What, they teach you how to lobotomize people with them? Or did you actually use them on ice?
Huh?
What are you doing, Thomas? Of course. Of course. Should you? Ah! I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't know which scene we were doing. That was a hell of a reaction time they were expecting from me. Oh, wait. I was waiting for the button to come up that I was supposed to press to dodge, but nope. Dude. Or jump. What are you, York? Uh-oh. Is he gonna throw it? Nope. York, you're so bizarre. All of that to get into a location that I'll remind you is like one room. This bar is basically just this room. Like when you come in the entrance, you end up in this right here. That dungeon didn't even exist in an approximation of a space. Stick into the ice pick.
That's one bizarre setup. Whoever made this must be crazy.
Damn. Been really awkward if you missed. At this point, the Resident Evil levels are just a distraction that I want to have. Whoa, color grading. Damn. Severe change. There's not even like a crossfade or anything to ease you into it. It just instantly becomes green. Huh. Yeah, at this point, all the Resident Evil levels are just a distraction. I just want them to go away so I can see where the story goes. I'm like, leave me alone. I want to know. You've been teasing me with this Thomas thing for like 3 hours. And a significant part of that has been me shooting large-mouthed zombie things. There's a BDSM dungeon under the bar?
Zach, okay, so it's not bonus footage. It's still part of the main feature. Perpetrator is exactly who I thought it was. First things first, we'd better let poor Nick go.
Wow, they're really committing to that, huh?